Let me tell you something about Juneteenth you probably didn't know. Even if you did know, share this video anyway because you'd be surprised how many people do not know these facts. Juneteenth started here in Texas, and the only reason it exists is because it commemorates Union General Gordon Granger having to go all the way down to the beaches of Galveston, Texas on June 19th, 1865 to tell the slaves there that they were free. Now, if you know your history, you know Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation 2.5 years prior. So why were the slaves not already freed? It was because the Southern Democratic slave owners of the day did not want to abide by Abraham Lincoln's proclamation, so they literally kept their own slaves in the dark for over 2 years. So Gordon Granger had to go all the way down there to essentially force them to free the slaves they were going to keep indefinitely because they did not want to release their control over them. Now, those are all facts you can look up easily for yourself. And most people have no idea those facts are actually true. And honestly, Democrats do not want you to know that information because it paints them in a negative light and it reframes the entire framework of Juneteenth. It was only made a federal holiday pretty recently, in 2021 actually, when Joe Biden turned it into a national holiday. And one of the reasons the left did that is because they want to essentially rewrite history as it relates to this topic and basically smooth over what their party was responsible for in the past. Now, I already know what's going to happen. We're going to have people who are going to say, oh yeah, well, the party switched. Let me tell you why that argument makes zero sense whatsoever. First of all, if the parties did switch and Democrats did care about the black community, you would see evidence of that in our communities. But do you see that evidence? No. Additionally, saying the party switch does two things. Number one, it acknowledges the fact that Democrats were the original party of the KKK. But two, it's an extra leap in absurdity because in order to believe the party switch, you have to believe that the Republicans and Democrats basically met together and said, okay, we're going to shake hands and switch sides now. Just apply basic logic to this argument. It's almost like saying, okay, yeah, I had an abusive ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend, right? But they said they changed, so I'm going to take them back, even though they do nothing for me now. That is the same logic that is applied to the party switch argument, and it's ridiculous. At the end of the day, anyone paying attention knows that the Democrat Party just uses minorities to achieve their political ends. Nothing has changed over the years, and the parties never did switch. But of course, now they want to make Juneteenth this huge national celebration when it actually is a Texan celebration originally, because they're trying to pander desperately to minority individuals. And they're hoping that people do not know the facts as they stand and will not share the truth with other individuals. So prove them wrong. If you didn't know those facts, share this video. And if you did know the facts already, share it anyway.